Look out. It hit him. Now Clemens is walking over toward first base.
I have
The
never.
Yankees are coming out of the dugout.
I have never seen that before.
He didn't just get hit by the pitch, he caught it.
And then he fired it back at Clemens. I have never seen that before.
Now players from both teams have come out, and here comes the players, or here come the players from the bullpens. There you see them.
Why don't they just hang out in the bullpen and fight out there?
That's right.
Why would they all come in here?
Why run in the why not just fight out
If you're
there?
going to fight the other team, just fight out in the bullpen. Why are you going to? They're all going to run in here and fight, I guess. The funny thing about this, John, is that when Nokes threw the ball back to Clemens, it shocked him. So Clemens just caught it. And then he said, what did he do? And then he realized what had happened. So, you know, he decided he was going to take it a little further than that. And he hasn't forgotten it.
Now Clemens is still talking to him from the mound.
Yeah.
He is hollering over at Nokes, who's hollering right back. And first base umpire Hendry trying to cool things down. The plate umpire Rick Reed at the mound with Clemens.
Well, being perfectly honest with you, I think Clemens is right in this case. First of all, if Nokes has a complaint, you know, you don't take it out by throwing the ball back. He has to complain to the umpire or someone. But, you know, I understand that. I mean, he fired the ball at Clemens intentionally. And now, unless you're going to say Clemens threw the ball at him intentionally, well, then Nokes is wrong. But I do understand. Getting hit with a 90-mile-an-hour fastball in the ribs is not a pleasant experience. Now, here's the pitch. And it gets him in the ribs, and it actually lodges between his elbow and his wrist. But see, now he fires it back. And Clemens is surprised there. I mean, he's probably never had that done before either. Well, see, the ball is between his elbow and his ribs, and he just holds it there. There you see it being taken out. And he fires it back at him.
And they're doing the fabled Boston cheer at Yankee Stadium from back in those halcyon days of 77 and 78.
I don't know if Nokes wants to get into a throwing contest with Roger Clemens, though. Clemens throws a little harder than he does.
Well, the thing is, when Nokes is up there, he doesn't have a glove.
Exactly.
Well, then, this is where I disagree with you, Joe, because I think Roger's wearing a glove. It was no problem. He threw that. Well, he's got a glove on. He knows how to catch the ball.
But he was not expected. Well, I guess Nokes wasn't expected either, was he?
I think that Nokes, and I'm not condoning it.
Right, right.
I agree with you that he was wrong.
Yeah.
But he got hit
and
it
he reacted.
Hurt, and there's the ball. The ball's never there. The ball bounces away.
Yeah.
He had the ball, and he just said, "The heck with it, here." Right? But Roger had the glove up. He didn't get hurt. It's just colorful, that's all.
Yeah.
That's foul. I remember when Campy Campaneris got hit in the 72 playoffs by Laren LeGros in the fourth and got up and threw his bat at Laren LeGros.
I remember that. He felt like they were throwing at his legs intentionally because he had stolen a few bases. But this is interesting. This season I've seen more things happen than ever in my 20 years. Things that I'd never seen in 20 years I played. Guys not scoring from third on base hits to right field. All those types of things.
And the curve is fouled. 1-2 to Moss, who is 0 for 2. Now, well, this feels like the Red Sox-Yankee game now.
Now we see a hit batsman trying to hit the pitcher back. This is interesting.
Only the 5th time this year that Clemens has hit a batter, and only the 4th time that Nokes has been hit. Now, Clemens was in the eye of the storm against Detroit at Fenway earlier this year.
Yeah.
He gave up a home run to somebody. The next hitter was Shelby.
Right.
He got decked, and he took off after Clemens, and there was a brawl.
Yeah. But I mean, if you look at the fact he only hit 5 people all year, that's not, a headhunter or anything.
2-2.
I mean, Jim Lomborg, who used to play for the Sox, he would hit 15, 20 a year or whatever,
Well, in '67, the year of the impossible dream for the Red Sox, he hit more than 20, and he won 22. He was about 1 hit batsman per win.
Yeah, so that's not, 5 hit batsmen in a season is not a big deal.
But, he told me there was an art to going inside. And that forkball misses 3-2. He said if he was throwing at somebody, he would aim for the spot just about exactly where Nokes just got hit.
Yeah.
lower rib cage.
Yeah, you can't duck it and you can't move out of the way. If you throw it his head, hitter's head, he can usually get out of the way. That's true.
But also, he didn't want to be throwing at his head. He didn't want to
hurt him,
injure him seriously. 4-3, the Yanks ahead. 1 out. There goes Nokes. Struck him out. Pena. He's in there. Small measure of satisfaction for Matt Nokes. His first steal of the year.
Look where Roger Clemens is.
He's hollering at him.
Yeah, he walked out toward the mound.
He walked out halfway towards second from the mound and started hollering at Nokes.
Yeah. Well, there goes Nokes. A decent jump, but the throw is on the wrong side of the bag. So no chance really for him to be tagged out. But Nokes is upset, but Clemens walked halfway back there after the play and said something to him.
Now Alvaro Espinosa. He is 2 for 2, and as a result of the steal, he could deliver a run with another single here. 4-3 Yankees. Slider, a strike. Now Clemens, you know how sometimes, or in fact the other day, Norm Charlton hit Mike Scioscia and admitted it because he said Scioscia was stealing signs from second base and relaying them to the batter. Clemens, they say, thought that somebody was doing that. Slider, again a strike. So he turned around to the runner at second. He says, if you do that again, you're a dead man.
Well, that's a way of getting it stopped, I'm sure.
I think they would stop.
Yeah, that'll get it stopped.
0-2. And they might have been reminding Nokes, as we're in the 6th, that he'll be seeing him again a couple innings later. 0-2 the count to Espinosa. The Red Sox and Yankees, these teams have been doing this sort of thing since medieval days. And the hated rivals for so many years. The Red Sox, the first 18 years of the century, were the dominant team in the American League. And they have not won a World Series since 1918 or since they traded Babe Ruth. Yeah.
Yeah, don't bring that other thing up. That curse.
Oh, you brought it up.
Oh, okay.
And fouled away by Espinosa. But beginning with that trade, the Yankees have become the great dynasty in all of sports. They've won more pennants and more World Series than any other team. And the Red Sox have never won a World Series since. And it's been, what, 73 years since their last one. 0-2 the count to Espinosa. Fouled back again.
But I thought that was interesting when this started, that the people in the bullpen, both bullpens are out in left center field, so they were coming, both teams are coming from left center field to first base to fight. That's unreal. They're both of the bullpens are out there.
Well, it was just a couple of years ago when somebody got hit in a Red Sox uniform and the player charged the mound, and the only man came out of the dugout was Mike Greenwell. Nobody from the bullpens or the dugout other than Greenwell.
That was the camaraderie they had there in Boston at that time, right?
Greenwell attacked his teammates. I mean, verbally. Well, they were all out there tonight. 1-2 the count. Espinosa with a possible RBI out there at second base. Matt Nokes, 2 down in the 6th inning. A big out for Clemens to get here.
Well, you could see Clemens telling him to give me the signs again and change them, because he looked back and he thought Nokes was stealing them.
Plantier, and he's got it.